Crazy. Okay. So many questions.
I think my biggest question on Zodel's mind is the iced tea's still there, like on the ground.
On the inside of the door?
It's just floating there, right at the threshold.
Yeah. Ready for when you open the door and go back in.
You just open the door, poke your head in.
No.
It's like a welcome.
Can I poke my head?
Just for Tate, I'm letting Chala back in the studio.
Yay!
Can I poke my head in the door and see if the iced teas are there?
As you poke your head in the door,
Hi, buddy.
there is nothing.
Oh.
As they pass the threshold, they just kind of...
Also, just so you know, I'm only going to be here like maybe 30, 45 more minutes.
Okay.
Say hello, Chala.
Hi.
Interact as much.
Little face.
Interact as much as possible during that time frame. Then everybody is sick of sour Rostin.
I've been, Gabe. Personally, I'm very busy.
I know.
This week, but I've been trying to bring Rostin back. I'm working on it.
We do all definitely understand that it has been helpful for you to be a little surly still because you're very busy, but we all miss old Rostin.
I liked the punch in that thigh. It worked.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
I appreciate it.
When you guys are ready, we can go back into the mansion. Those iced teas that I made, I just kind of invented them. They're like, it's an iced tea, and then I put like extra lemon and lime in it. I call them sour Rostins.
I'm gonna add some like Wizgo to that, but then yeah.
Okay, so 2 questions.
Hey, you talking to your father still?
Yeah, I am.
Right.
Tell me more about your connection / relationship with the storyteller. Because are you marked? Because I'm marked. Do you have a mark?
No longer.
Oh, you had one?
In my younger years.
Cool.
There seems to be something about our bloodline. Hunderpuck was marked for a while.
Yeah.
It's normally a male-dominant thing. You're the first female I've known since my birth who he's had an affinity for.
I mean, yeah, there was me and then another girl, Penny. She died, though.
Oh.
She's...
Well, that took a sour turn.
Yeah, she's now...
Took a sour Rostin.
a slave. She's now a slave to Cole, so that's not great.
I mean, most of us end up being that way.
Yeah. Anyway, he came to us and it was a whole thing. I kicked him in the shin and... Anyway.
You kicked the demigod of time in the shin?
No. The god of death, Cole.
He kind of goes like a little pale.
No.
And then he like
much worse.
he ponders for a second, and then he just gives you a high five.
He was making my mark hurt, and so I just wanted him
That's
to
a
stop.
bold move, dear. He gives you another high five. Just kick the god of death.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Well, that's something.
That's beside the point. I just wanted
No,
to
that's
know.
just fucking badass. Then you guys make up a secret handshake about it.
I just wanted to know, I guess, what to expect from the storyteller, like going forward, like what it means. I got this black
Oh, that's unusual.
mark down my arm. Like, did you?
No, I had a bit
Get
of a
marks?
I had a bit of a thing, a fingerprint for a while.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, it was on my shoulder. Hunderpuck had his on his thigh.
Oh.
From what we understand, he's just there's certain bloodlines or humanoid creatures that have a gift of seeing through his veil, because he is omnipresent.
Right.
He's around at all times. Like even now, he is seeing all of us in all of our forms, all at once.
Yeah.
It's at times just like a really weird bowl of spaghetti. and he, if you're one strand of ramen, he sees all the strands.
Right.
So,
I don't know, maybe it's because it's not technically my mark. This is my second.
Oh.
The first one was on my forehead, and then it went away because I revivified Magnus.
Magnus here.
It like came out of my forehead
rough
and gave Magnus
Turned
life.
into a unicorn for a second.
Pretty much.
I have never heard of that in all my years.
Yeah.
Not even our parents had passed down anything of that nature.
Yeah, it turned into a jewel that I used for Revivify to bring Magnus back to life. And then...
Well, then the Timekeeper has some task for you as well there, Mr. Hellstrom. I have never heard of that.
Yeah, and then when Penny died, her mark was transferred to me. And I
This
saw
is
a
just
vision of her last night in my sleep.
This is
It
just
was-
a week of firsts. I have no idea, my love.
Yeah.
He came to me in our younger years, marked us, seemed to watch us, seemed to appreciate the path both of us were on.
Didn't you say he like changed? Like he looked younger after? How did he look for?
Right. Yeah, I had a vision of the storyteller, and it was like he hadn't seen me yet. It was like back in time. He was younger and not as marked, and
From what I understand about the storyteller and his place in time, is that omnipresence is still just a moment-to-moment thing. He might have met you in that moment, and then his next conscious thought might have been thousands of years prior.
right, okay.
His next conscious thought might have seen 100,000 years in the future. And he can exist in these moments for everyone, but to him, there's no start and end. So, where he might have seemed newer, later in your life, might have been his younger years. And then you could have seen him in the past looking more worn or knowing more information. It's just a times a weird bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So Rosa,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
vaguely
Rosa.
remember
we
her.
fought her.
Remind me who she was again. I don't.
She was the one that was summoning
Sure,
the
it's the same
demon.
Rosa. There could be lots of Rosas in the world.
True, it could be a different Rosa, but they were using the God Scrolls to summon.
She was a
Tiefling.
tiefling, right? Yeah.
She was a tiefling. Ski, what does Rosa look like?
Purple skinned tiefling with white hair.
Nice. What he said.
All right, yeah, just double checking.
Yeah, no,
So yeah,
she was, oh, I gotta tab for this, sorry. I forgot.
is she part of? She's obviously part of the Aspherin Alliance as well.
Right, yeah, no, part of the Aspherin Alliance. One of your uncles and mine's, students. Oh, no, it's here, right at the top. Number 2. Yep, number 2 is all of my different groups. Everlife, Black Hand, Equitas Libre, which is Rarden's parents, and the Aspherin Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Where's the Zodel fan club?
Oh, trust me, when you meet your dad, you're gonna find it. Right, okay, so let's break down the Aspherin Alliance just a little bit. We're a sort of a semi-small group of individuals who are devoted to the pre-essences.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, when the Elder Gods came, the pre-essences were the natural forces of life and death on all of the planes, and the planes existed simultaneously on one plane. And then the Elder Gods came and they split the planes into their own shelves, you could call it, as they expand out from the material plane. There are certain individuals that are more aligned with the pre-essence of death. And they have had in their possession for a couple 100,000 years one particular god scroll that tells of the pre-essences, the pre-essence of death, and that his planes in death and chaos were sealed away by the elder gods when they conquered the dust, and now dying isn't right. Now we end up in heavens instead of eternal bliss. That's not really my gist of style.
Okay.
Your uncle and I, and some other individuals, there are sort of a multi-factioned Aspheran Alliance situation going on. Your uncle and I, we are very much followers or believers in the pre-essence of life, and that life isn't proper under the reign of the Elder Gods. And Rosa's one of our tutelage, who went undercover for a long while. She went undercover with the third group, the Radicals. And the Radicals, they're the ones that are pushing the boundaries of what is proper. They are making tears between planes. They are trying to bring the planes back together whilst still under the Elder God's rule. And it gets mighty chaotic. Their leader, Balthazar, and you'll want to write this name down because Ski knows this name.
Balthazar.
Hold on.
Balthazar.
Bubble Bavaro.
Bathazarl. Bathazarl.
Is the leader of the Radicals?
So, no, you remember when you ate that eyeball?
Yeah.
And that two-tailed demon watched you looking through Rosa's eyes?
Yes, I did see that. That was Rosa. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bathazarl.
Dang.
And Ski, what was it, like 2 months ago? Something like that?
Oh, this was a while ago. This was last year that we were talking.
No, but I texted you within the last 2-3 months.
Right. Yeah.
And I said, Rosa finally beat her wisdom save and broke free of this fucking monster.
Oh shit.
Because Rosa's been his backup character for a long time. Bathazarl. So, from his best knowledge, Noramir can tell you that the prime radicals that he knows about in the Aspheran Alliance, because it's not an alliance anymore, there is Bathazarl, who is their leader, who appears to be mostly, if not completely, demon or devil. There is...
I doubt it, but could I make an Arcana check to see if I know which is which? If you look more...
I mean, you saw him in that vision. Yeah, you could make a... you can make an Arcana check.
If you've seen him and you could turn into him.
No, I can't.
You can't turn into him with your ability?
It's only humanoids, and he's not technically a humanoid. He's either a fiend, or he's a fiend of some kind.
8.
You remember he had big sort of Hellboy horns,
Yeah.
little wings, and he had 2 tails, and he was about 7.5, 8 feet tall. That's all you remember. And crimson red skin.
Can I try turning into my best approximation tiefling-wise?
You can wait until I'm done talking.
Gotcha.
The next of the radicals that your dad knows about is Victor Lincoln,
Victor Lincoln.
who is a human and a very adept wizard.
Human wizard.
And then the third in succession of these three of who he knows about is, I'm going to spell it for you because if I say it out loud, you're not going to. So, you know what? I'm going to say it out loud first.
Sure.
Yurglo Grithmame.
Dang.
Y U R G L O. First name.
I said it.
You're a
was
glow.
a year ago.
Second name. Reiterate rule number 5. Grithmame. G R Y
G-R-Y.
T H N E M E. And he is a drow, known for his stealth and infiltration abilities. And these are all members of the Esperian Alliance that sort of radicalized and became their own little sect. And there are others, and Rosa was stuck in there because of her being basically gayest. If you look up the spell gayest, she was gayest by Bathazarl.
Oh, I saw that in my spell list.
It's a great spell. Basically, like, if
I
you
didn't
succeed,
read it,
you can mind control somebody for like a minimum of 30 days.
Damn.
And so Ski got a text a little while back. Well, she finally broke the wisdom save. Like, that's
Nice.
how high it was. I was rolling basically once a week since I introduced him.
Can I try doing what I was gonna do with
What
like
are you
a
doing?
close approximation to Balthazar as a tiefling?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, Normir knows what he looks like.
I mean, that's pretty close without the tails and the ears.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for this guy, I guess.
I mean,
But I have a better idea of devil or demon.
from looking at just a purely tiefling version form without
I know that they have like infernal blood, so I'm assuming it'd be more demon than devil.
I'll try and point out where I saw the wings and where the tails were and like the size and stuff.
I'll give you
I'll do like a demeanor.
I'll give you a history check. Do you have inspiration?
No.
I'm willing to give mine to him.
That's not how it works.
I thought you said I could give him inspiration.
You can't give your inspiration to
To
somebody
someone
else.
else.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a history check, really high DC. What's your history modifier?
0.
Ooh.
I'll save you the trouble. Not possible.
Okay. Could get an at 20.
You still have to add a modifier on a check of that kind. Was it a nat 20?
9.
Oh,
You dirty fucking twat.
you devil.
You devil. Oh my god, that's what it was! Nope.
Okay, well I'm switching back. I don't
Dang.
want to.
Okay, wow. That's a lot of information. And great.
I could have given it to you over the course of a few days if you had stuck around. This has been a very loaded conversation.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you just see another piece of his hair sticks up.
I mean, we have the staff of winds. We could just like.
just do a gust of wind.
No,
spell to
no, I
wind
just got it
swept.
back into place.
Alright.
Stop it.
If I had some ungent, I would give it to you to slick your hair back.
Yeah, lucky for you, we are not too far away.
Or
I think we are probably only about I don't know. I've never been up this high.
If you want, I could take you down on a broom.
I know.
Carpet.
I am comfortable right here.
You know, I think I might go on my own. I might go on the broom and go. You said, well, if I go like a bit further down, where I see any like encampment up ahead.
Yeah, you zip out, you rip down. You get a few hundred feet below the ship, and you make a perception check.
12.
12. Somebody roll me a d20. Actually, we haven't done a random. Aria, it is
2.
2.
I mean, it's good that we rolled low on this at least.
Roll me a d4.
3.
As you get low, you see there is an encamp. It takes you a while, probably about an hour, because at top speed your broom's just keeping up with the fling. It's slow right now. It's at half speed, so
Right.
you can kind of keep in. You're the fighter jet beside Air Force One right now, and keeping pace. As you then dip down lower, you do see lots of snow. It's been kind of sunny, slightly overcast the last few days. You do start to see a semblance of a small city, smaller than the last one. It's just little,
More like a
they're
trading encampment, sort of.
They're little port towns, right? Like they're all on the river's edge. So a lot of people come to and then leave from these towns because they're getting all of the stuff that's coming up north and south up this river. So the cities don't have to be big; they just have to be efficient. And you see one up ahead, and is the fling landing outside of this?
How long has it been? How long have we been flying?
So what was it? It was about 2 days from the last.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're getting close to like 5 in the afternoon on on the second day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're probably getting
It took
close. We can probably drop it down a bit, and just sail on the river.
It just took your dad a while to catch up in just
Yeah.
eagle form. He has to stop every day and like, all right, wild shapes are back. Let's go.
Just glide.
Oh, and that's been a primary tactic. Yeah, you burn yourself out to a super high, and then you slow. Just let gravity do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to catch any updrafts. I believe it's at this point too. You guys are getting. You are on side of Kidney Lake, where Tafferney is. Yeah. You guys are only a couple of days from the edge of the Rajan Mountains.
Tiffany was where we.
Tafferney is where
said
you
we
are
were
now. You're now coasting into. Yeah.
All right.
And because
Maybe let's
another
sail in.
1 day has passed, somebody give me one more d20 roll.
I'll do it. Not you. You. 15.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. 3.
It is. It's about as you guys start to dip down towards landing that there's that sort of. And some fire starts shooting out from where your guys' battery is.
Oh, shoot.
You will have to descend a little bit quicker. It's not a weight thing at this point. It's more of a. There's some durability issue there that will need to be mended, and you will lose a day of travel on the day forward.
Can I take out my crystal cutter and try to, do something with the coldness of it? Maybe,
Yeah.
extinguish flame?
Yeah, you pull out, it extinguishes the flame, and then you can still hear this as of this grinding underneath. It's no longer on fire, but something minor has snapped, broken, or overcharged, and thankfully it was on your guys' descent down. So when you do land, you will have to spend at least an afternoon or a morning figuring out the problem and repairing it. But you do land about 45 minutes outside of Tafferney. Right, well, this has been a very most uncomfortable experience. fascinating as it is. Follow me.
Uh,
And he starts to lead you away towards the town.
but by Normer, I'm assuming he's not coming with us. Is he? I don't.
Who?
Normer?
Marmir, you can come if you want.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
honestly, I should probably start getting back. I've been helping out with my the
can
healing.
you do the tree thing? That Hunderpuck can do?
I don't think that he can. I think he's 8 levels druid and 8 levels cleric.
Yeah, that's definitely a higher level cleric spell.
Yeah, it's a 7th level cleric spell, so I don't think he can do it. But I'll,
Yeah, you need to be like at least like what is it, like 14 levels in?
Isn't transport via plants druid thing?
it is, but I don't know if he has enough.
Because
levels
he's a
in druid.
multi-class, he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's not a full realized.
Yeah.
Noramir.
How does your alchemy jug work?
Oh yeah, it's definitely recharged since then. I can
You just think of whatever liquid you want? or-
speak a liquid, and if it's magically available, it'll fill to a certain magical availableness.
No, I only know up to 4th level spells, but 4th level spells from 2 different classes.
Right, okay.
Why? Can you use them?
Oh, I just thought maybe we can just make another round of sour rostins on the way into town.
I mean, can I?
Sure.
The words have been uttered into the world. I'm gonna say, sour rustins plus
just join.
a tasteful amount of Wizgo. Oh, yeah.
Somebody just joined?
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
It me. Oh god,
Oh.
I'm pooping.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
Okay.
was just gonna ask that.
Are you peeping?
can I make that sour rustins plus
Please keep the volume off.
2 taste amount of Wizgo?
Yeah. Make a performance check.
You
That's
turned
the-
the screen on.
That's the sexiest thing I've seen all day. And I live with Krista. That's saying something.
Did it 6?
6. Yeah. You kind of fuck it up a little bit, and there's way too much Wisco in it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not. Okay. Yeah, 17 plus stuff. 17 plus 8.
All right. It's strong, but you keep your shit together.
25.
It's one of those you take a sip and you're like,
It's good.
it's good.
Juice.
The way you make it, I call it a Long Island sour rostin.
What? Oh, okay.
That's no.
Nice tea.
It's a certified chode, so it would have to be a short puck sour rostin. Because there's no Long Island in my world.
Gotcha.
Just a short puck
Okay.
on a rostin. You guys land. Guys leading you.
Row your boat.
You landing on the river or on land?
I don't know.
River, probably.
We land
And then
on
we just sail it.
You guys do have a folding boat?
True.
Oh, yeah, very true.
I mean, if everybody, I'll get the people from inside the mansion. I'll grab everybody. Guys, we're here pretty much. If we want to get the boat out, I can
I mean,
Right.
Falkner, did you want to drop us off on land or water? What were you thinking since you were driving?
Yeah, but water's good if we're going to a guy's boat.
Yeah.
Probably makes sense to be on water.
Yeah.
All right. You land on water. I'm assuming, moor the ship close to the shore, maybe in like one of the little coves. This river is notorious for coves and curvatry. Like, it's a long sloping river that is ever shifting, changing. It has been here.
Find a nice little wind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then great thing about that too is you guys can just pop out the folding boat.
Yep.
It fits 12.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I'll
It's
start.
more than the fling does.
Not quite. Almost.
In its partially repaired state, the folding boat holds more than the fling does, for sure.
I'll
Wait,
start
wait,
rowing once everybody's on.
That does a sail.
Huh?
That does a sail.
Oh.
This is your guys' folding boat right here.
Oh, nice.
This is a little bit smaller than it actually is.
I guess I'll take both the oars. I'll just like.
Riordan is just like up on the crow's nest. Right, so if you just go towards the town, we'll find my vessel, and as you guys start to sail up, post up, oar up, you see this nice ship. Nice sized, anyway. As you get closer and you start to see there's a little bit of
It's
appeal.
got a big deck.
It's got a big deck. Oh, baby, it's a three-mast. It's a three-mast big deck ship. It's like borderline Man of War and freighter put together. And as you start to come up to it, like, yeah, it's a nice ship. Oh, okay, some tattered, some patchwork sails. You get up and you see on its front side or its back side, whichever way you guys come up to it, it is called the Rewhaler.
Whale as in the animal, or whale as in like the
Rule 5. One more time.
That's a normal question. I'm actually.
Rewhaler. Rewhaler.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Like the animal.
But you gotta wait for me to finish my explanation is the whole point of Rule 5. Jinghua pulls out a little horn. As he does his little horn signal. See people come to the dock edge and lower down some ladders. You guys post up, tie to, climb up the ladders presumably.
Mm-hmm.
What's the marching order
If they
here?
let us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Riordan's probably gonna take the 6. That's what he usually does, right?
Yeah.
6 of
I got a
spades.
point.
6 of spades.
I'll be mid.
Mid. Yeah, you are.
I mean,
Okay. You guys come up on deck, and it's about 35 dudes on the deck of the ship. It's a big vessel.
35 dudes on that big deck.
Yeah, buddy. And it's a moist deck.
In the Navy.
You can shoot your fellow man in the Navy. Jinghua, soft Indian accent, which I've been fucking up lots. Who sells a
pretty
group
good.
known as the Ryato Trading Limited. Their ship is called the Rewhaler. I would like to introduce you, Amour Ventis. I'm sure you told him your name at this point.
yeah. I mean, no.
To Captain Hallardassen.
Holler Dawson.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
And as he gestures up, you look down at the gnome that you are addressing.
Oh,
Just straight for me.
Straight
Unless
for you.
he's shorter than me.
Oh, he's
but-
shorter than you. He's wee. He's like borderline Furby size.
Dang. Okay.
And he's got, he's just got like 2 tiny rapiers at his hips. You see daggers sticking out of his boots. There's like a hand crossbow that is basically a heavy crossbow for him draped across his back.
nice.
I have to remember this accent. It is very nice to meet you. I am Captain Holodrossen.
Nice to meet you.
To meet you, Captain.
Merci.
Sign
My associate tells me you've interest in some of our wares.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a long time since I've done this accent. I'm rusty.
We need some rare oils and unguents.
Like if you ever knew, like,
I myself is a Sina individual. I'm very familiar with the oils
if you have
And
any,
for
Agents.
lubrication. What, sorry?
if you have any magical items of other sorts, useful, like,
Perhaps.
cause I'd.
Let us start with the oils.
Right.
I also need a crystal lens.
Did you tell everybody else about your new spell?
No.
Crystal lens could perhaps be procured as he's sort of like sultryly sauntering up 2, are you?
How old is he?
That's probably an insight check.
Can I help?
Would that be an insight check?
I don't know.
Or an
I mean, if you're looking at someone, they got wrinkles, you can be like, they're
I mean,
old.
it
Give
was,
me
it
a-
was shit anyways.
No, give me. You know what? I'll make this a fucking nature check,
Okay,
which I believe you have advantage
what's
on.
my nature? Plush.
Let us begin with a discussion of oils. Shut away now, madam.
15.
15. Maybe 150, 175 years old for a gnome. Let us discuss the oils. Or what sort of oils and unguents can I provide for you?
One that'll bring someone back from the dead.
And he makes an insight check on your party. Okay. As he looks around at all your faces. But of course. Jules, fetch me the oils. And an individual who's like got one eye, one peg leg,
Oh,
and he's
gosh.
missing like 3 of the fingers on one of his hands is like, oh yes, ma'am, yes, Daddy. And he runs off down and just like down into the decks of the ship. And what else is it that I could perhaps procure for you?
I know it's winter, but do you have caterpillar cocoons?
Jules! Yes, Captain.
And a crystal lens?
Caterpillar cocoons. And bring me that box. Oh, yes, Captain. Back down under the deck. And, you, Monsieur, all in the black. There's a very fine look.
Yeah, I'm kind of partial to it. Been rocking it for a little while.
Oh yeah, I've given that back.
Yeah, I assumed. Is there perchance anything I could procure for you? Do you still wear your holy symbol, or are you just sporting the one that was burned into your chest?
I mean, I still have my holy symbol.
Are you
think
still
you
wearing Darren clothes?
I've changed out of them by now.
You and Falconer?
The regular.
I'm back to paladin mode.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, it would be a black sash because of the hat, but your sash has the magical symbol on it.
True. Yeah.
Also, diamonds?
Oh. This
Healing
one is
potions, maybe.
this one is after my heart for unguents and oils. Crystal and diamonds. I am definitely losing the French here. Sacre bleu. Raston Craigstone. Oh yeah. Les poissons. Perhaps would be willing to part with some diamonds. Perhaps there might be a negotiation for future transactions. You see, we have a bit of a rival in our line of work. A fellow company known as the Salavar Shipping Group. If you happen to come across any of their ships or associates, we would be happy to reimburse you for either procuring their cargo or at the very least making sure that they do not end up making port. under the rules of such agreements, we might be able to offer you discounts. Friends and family, as it were.
What do y'all think? Can I make an insight check on him?
For sure.
I would also like to do an insight check.
Make an insight check, homie.
I will help.
You can't help on an insight.
I will do my own insight
You can
check.
do your own insight check.
Mine sucks ass.
How do you say sucks ass?
Google it in French and let me know.
16?
What was your insight check?
8 total.
Your passive's already 16. And Falconer?
22.
22. This guy is genuinely asking you to take out his competition should you see them. And he has 35 people standing on the deck of his ship to, help him out if suddenly things go sour.
I mean, I'm always down for a little aggressive negotiations.
Yeah, we are in the business of making money. We would be happy to pay you double for any of their cargo, should you relocate it to us, and perhaps 10,000 gold if a ship manages to get itself lost.
And where would we be able to find you? Say we do.
Well, should we come to an agreement, I can assure you communication shall be of no consequence.
So, how about friends and family discount now, and we'll take care of it for you.
Let me just there will be a persuasion check here for sure. I would like to help fellow travelers. I can give you the discount now, but only if you assure me that you can be trusted to make, I'm losing so French so bad, to make our lives easier. So persuasion check, give me 2 persuasion checks. One, he's willing to give you the discount based on your a persuasion check, provided that you can also convince him that you are going to be an asset for him going forward. So give me 2 persuasions.
Yeah.
I have a weird question.
Sure.
But intimidation is usually used for like, I'm gonna stomp on your thumb until you give me something. But could I also use it as like a, obviously I'm strong enough to take care of anything. Yeah, I'm an asset. Intimidation. Like a proving my worth, sort of like.
At this point, this is more of a game of words than a game of. He is not intimidated by you guys. Like it's 35 on 7 right now. He's feeling pretty comfy, and he's on his own ship.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah.
So the first one's a 26.
Damn.
Sweet.
And the second one's a 29.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Well, on. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And what might I call you, my friend?
You can call me
Daddy.
Tate, that was perfect timing.
From the rafters.
I'm
That's
waiting
what
for
it
the
would
clip
say.
for that. Oh my god.
Oh, I'll send that to everybody so
Yes.
we can laugh about it twice.
Yeah, the way it was so much louder than everything else. That was so good.
Straight from the turlet.
For all we know, Tate was talking to his turd.
You're muted, Tate.
I'm folding laundry now.
I would also really like to hear Falconer's response there.
Same.
I was trying to come up with something witty, but I got nothing, so call me Falconer.
And I am Captain Hallardassen. And he reaches up and he shakes your big finger, or one of your fingers, because he's wee. But you see, like, people standing next to him are kind of like, they give him a. He shakes your cock. Thanks to Magnus. You're welcome. People around him, like, are giving him a decently wide berth. Like, he might go Yoda on somebody's ass if they piss him off. Yeah, he, very well. These are the names of a few, competition ships. And if you want to write down the ship names he gives you 4. He gives you the Wide's Peak, the Sapphire Onion,
Nice.
the Turbo Lent, and the Fruster.
Fruster.
Fruster. It's like frustrated. Fruster.
Like thruster, but
Nope.
Yeah. And then, sorry, what did you say that the opposing guild's name was?
Salivar Shipping Group.
Yeah. So these are this is the captain of the Ryatau Trading Limited, and their competition is the Salivar Shipping Group.
Dalavar, thank you.
And at this point, Jules comes back with just like a bag and a crate, and he's like doing his best with his 2-fingered hand to hold the crate, and he's like, "Oh, I did not put the bag in that hand, and hold the crate with the good hand." And he comes up and he gives you your unguents, your 1,000 needed for Merrick,
Did they have more?
plus an additional 400 gold worth, so 1,400's worth of unguents. For one black market vessel, that's that. I know. Okay. He has 3 different crystal lenses.
Okay.
One of them looks like it's something that was taken from a massive telescope. Like it's almost basketball sized in
Okay,
circumference.
that's way too big for me.
Yeah. It's almost as tall as you are. It's like
Can you
it's up
imagine?
to your
Just
nips.
take out this.
Advantage on history, fuck!
That would be hilarious.
There is one that is a cracked piece of something that is sort of in a semi-crescent lightning bolt shape.
Okay.
And then there is one that is perfectly square. It almost looks like it was designed as a gem for a necklace of a larger creature. The basketball-sized shaped one is worth 2,000 gold.
Jesus.
The cracked one is worth like 150 gold, and then the perfectly square one. You know how like rubies and sapphires, when they're put in necklaces, how they have like the flat surface and then the taper off down to the housing. Is it the bell?
the bevel.
Bevel.
The bevel. It's like that, and for you, it's a little bit bigger than the palm of your hand, and
What
that
color
one's
is
worth. Sorry.
What color is the lens?
Oh, they're crystal. They're
Oh,
clear.
okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
okay.
like crystal glasses.
Yeah.
And it is worth 750 gold.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Is that with the friends and family discount?
700.
Yeah, must be like a third.
That's not that much of a discount.
Well,
It's like a third
20% here.
cousin.
Let's not get.
At this point, he's kind of ignoring all of the dudes on the ship, and Zodel like, He's definitely got eyes for Arya. Not good to be persuaded.
600.
Make a persuasion check. It might also involve like maybe a stroke of the cheek or something. No,
Heck no.
did you think I was going to say like blowjob or something? It's going to involve a blowjob. So Del, get ready.
What am I doing? Persuasion.
They all blow
It's
him off
okay.
the side of
It's
the
like
ship.
tip. It's like the tip of my pinky. It's
16.
16. Do you do anything to give yourself advantage? Because I just rolled a natty 20.
Damn.
20.
That's a 0.
That's a fire, which is a Caleb dice, which is a 20.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
You don't have to degrade
No.
yourself if you don't want to. That's fine.
No.
Perhaps we will see one another again. For now,
I mean, probably if we're killing enemy ships.
700.
Fine.
Oh, do not look so disappointed.
You better have something good when we come back.
I have something good right now.
That reminds me, I was meaning to ask, do you have any,
You're speaking to a lady.
I am speaking to a customer.
thing that might aid a martial talent? Less sparkle, more slashy, crashy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my fucking list here.
I have to come up with ways to phrase that. I always have to say, like, are there ways that I can talk about magical, like, melee items? Then I have to find a way to say that as Odell. So I'm
Wasn't
like,
there a third thing? It was a lens, it was unguents, and you had something else.
Cocoon.
Cocoons.
Cocoons,
for
okay.
Polymorph.
Cocoon!
Caterpillar cocoons.
Somebody roll me a d10.
Yeah.
Magnus, roll me a d10.
Nope. 9.
He has 9 cocoons. He will sell them all to you for 4 silver.
Cool.
dang. Yeah, it was just growing in the back.
That's with the family discount.
Nah.
Make it to 1 gold. Fuck. I've got traveling merchant
How do
Hondu.
I-
Where the fuck is my other traveling merchant? I have, I have this, if you are just looking for my sellable wares, I may have a thing or two. And he presents to you, this is a very particular tea that I have procured over the years. Where the fuck is my fucking thing? Fuck. I have this very particular tea. And 2 particular leaves. There are so many people reading right now. Why are you ignoring me?
I'm adding shit to my component pouch.
Oh, okay. Tea. I'm just going to spare you the identification of things. Tea of the Wake Maven.
Ooh.
Wait.
Is that an actual item?
It is. That's why it took me a second to look it up.
And that's both the tea and the leaves?
The leaves are a separate thing. Tea of the Wake Maven. Outside of combat, when you consume this magical tea, you can roll a hit dice to recover HP. You can roll 1 hit dice per ounce of tea you drink.
That is...
The leaves. He has 2 leaves. They are each worth 200 gold. These magical leaves can be used to brew a magical tea. Brewing the tea takes 1 hour and 1 leaf. Roll a medicine or arcana check, and you brew 1 ounce for every number you roll higher than a 10. These brown and gray leaves have a particular reflective sheen to their surface and have a dark aroma. The leaves take an exceptionally long time to decompose. So he has 2 leaves that are worth 200 gold apiece. And he has 1 ounce, I believe. Yeah, he has 1 ounce of tea of the Wakened Maven, and it is worth 500 gold. And then 2 leaves worth 200 gold apiece.
900 gold.
900 gold for the tea of the Wake Maven.
And with the friends and family discount?
That's with the friends and family.
Somebody spot me, I have no gold.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Arya's money banks right now.
Yeah. I'll take it out of the.
Hit him with some cash, Vex.
Do you have tap?
I have this portion of flying.
Do you take Amex here?
Sorry, how much was
I
that?
take
900?
Meckload of gold. It was 900 gold for 1 ounce of the tea of Wakened Maven. Tea of the Wakened Maven.
Okay.
Wakened Maven. And these are items too, so if you guys want to add them, and then
Yeah, I'm throwing them in the bag of holding.
Okay, and then 2 leaves of the tea of the Wakened Maven.
Are we getting those too?
That was included in the 900.
Oh, okay.
I have this potion of flying. Very useful.
Make potions with it.
It is 300 gold.
Yep, take that.
Oh, you are my favorite customers.
Okay. 300.
300 gold for a potion of flying.
Take that out of the tap.
Jules, fetch me as a VIP trunk.
Whoa.
VIP drunk.
You guys just came in and started flashing money. He's like, you know what? I could kill you and take your money, or I could have you as repeat customers for fucking ever.
You teach a man to fish, or you
Yeah.
It was 300 for the
You-
potion of flying?
Give
There's
a man a fishy.
there's
Eats.
like a pink tiefling lady who's sort of like moseyed up to you. Teach men to fish or what?
teach a man to fish, or you you make fish kebab, and then hold on, let me restart. You teach a guy to fish, or you you eat his fish. You
Listen. You're probably gonna be at this for a little while if you wanna.
play darts.
It's one word for it.
I don't have any darts.
We'll make the darts.
Really?
Okay. And then she just sidles away from you.
But
Jules comes back with, and there's another Goliath individual that's helping him, mostly carrying the trunk, and Jules is just like, I'm using my strong hand. And
Yep.
they plop this trunk down on the ground. If you are as big a spenders as I thought, then perhaps this is something for you. As now it's starting to dip into dusk. Getting on with the evening. Dusk. And
The sun sets so fast here.
yeah, ding. It's like the Harry Potter clock. If you no, it was Alexander. No, who has the fucking key? And Jules drops one out, and another guy brings one, and they unlock this chest. And within you see there is a. Somebody roll me a d6.
let me do it. Let me do it. Oh my God! 3.
3. There is. One, two, three. Well, this is for our boys. There is a rapier with a long rapier blade that's just doing rapier blade things. The blade itself is gray. Like, it looks like stone gray, but you can tell it's definitely metal, but it's non-reflective. And in the hilt, in the pommel, is a circular yellow gem, one on each side, that is cut to look like the slit of the pupil of an eye. It's very serpentine looking.
I mean, we've
Back.
not for me, but
This is the Medusa's gaze. It is a very interesting weapon of choice. Are you looking it up?
I am going to do it too.
That's pretty sweet.
You guys can read what it does out loud if you want. For the listeners, which are basically just me.
Do it up, Matt.
So this magic weapon adds a +1 to attack and damage rolls. Medusa's Gaze has 3 charges and automatically expends a charge on a successful attack roll. Expending a charge casts Flesh to Stone, DC 16. The spell cannot be cast at range, only on a successful melee attack with the weapon. Spell charge does not require components or concentration.
Nice.
Medusa's Gauge recharges every day at dawn.
That is nice.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
Beside that,
Since it requires attunement.
Ah,
beside that blade, you see these two silvery blue bracers.
oh,
They're solid, like there are no gaps in the metal, but you do see where the bracers sit against the wrist, where the wrist meets the palm, a little indent. Did you already look it up?
no, I guessed.
These are a very particular traversal instrument. They are known as the spider silk bracers. And somebody can read those out loud if they'd like.
These two silvery blue bracers are covered with an intricate silver filigree in a pattern like a spider web. Each bracer has a singular hole, less than a centimeter around, that sits at the bottom of the wearer's wrist, pointing out away from the palm of the hand. These bracers grant spider climb when attuned. When attuned, the wearer can somatically activate the bracers. A thin strand of silky, ropey web jets out of the hole of the bracer for up to 80 feet. The strand of web sticks to whatever it hits and can either remain extended, secured to the object, disconnect from the object and retract and pull the object to the wearer, or pulls the wearer to the object. If the object is at least twice the weight of the wearer decides. The silk strand breaks if the weight exceeds 800 pounds. If the wearer attempts to pull an object that is heavier than 50 pounds, they must make a strength check, DC 10. The DC increases by 1 for every 10 pounds heavier, then up to 50, then 50 up to double the weight of the wearer. The bracers cannot be used to swing if the wearer is in heavy armor. Wow.
They're basically Spider-Man bracelets.
I am looking.
What's great about those bracers is that I made those, I don't know, like July last year.
Wow.
And I've been sitting on them for a long time. So I might have to rework wording, but because that was still when I was pretty green. And the final item.
Whoa.
Well, he has 2 potions.
Healing.
One of them is a potion of greater healing.
Nice. How much is that?
Friends and family, 100 gold.
Sweet. We'll take
You're
it.
gonna sink his rival's ships.
For the spider continent.
Oh, those are worth like 8,000. So the Medusa's Gaze rapier is worth 7,000 golds. The Spider Silk bracers are worth 8,000 golds. You already got the Tea of the Wakened Maven and the leaves.
Potion of flying.
Potion of Flying.
Yep, we bought that.
And then there's one potion of greater healing, which he'll give you for 100 because you guys are spending a lot of money. He's looking forward to a repeat customer, and you might potentially take out his competition. He does have various gems and trinkets.
There's a giant bear.
Whoever wants diamonds for stuff, roll
Yep.
me a d20. So I guess the druid and the cleric.
Adding anything or just a straight d20 roll?
What am I rolling?
No, just a d20 each.
10.
I can do Revivify now.
3.
Nice.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
You can go
Third
fuck.
level
You
spell.
can go
I
fuck
have
yourself.
Third level spells.
No, go fuck yourself. I hate you. Paladins are the fucking worst. I want you to die. Yeah, roll a d20. So you rolled a 10,
Yes.
and you rolled
3.
3. Okay, and Falconer
I rolled a 6.
6. He has 1 diamond worth 2,000 gold.
Ooh, that's big.
It is big. And then he has enough small diamonds to make up about another 1,100 gold. And he will charge you flat costs.
1100.
3,100 altogether.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
There's one final item that he has.
Am I paying?
That
Am I
is-
paying for that out of the do
You
you
have a
tap?
perfect rooster tail going on. It is straight vertical.
We're up moving, if anyone wants to.
You look like something out of The Grinch. You look like a Cindy Lou Who straight up piece of hair. There is one final item that he has that he pulls from the trunk,
It's hard to see on the camera.
and it is a staff. Okay, I think your dad got a photo. It is a quarterstaff,
That's a two-handed weapon.
and it is known as the bow staff. Beau.
Oh.
And this one is super inspired from Critical Role. Read it at your own enjoyment.
Do you want me to pay for the diamonds out of the do you have tap?
If you don't mind.
Okay.
Remind me, is a quarterstaff two-handed?
No, one-handed.
Damn.
It's versatile, isn't it? I think it's versatile.
It is versatile, yeah.
So that was 3,100.
I don't think Great Weapon Master works on versatile weapons. It is versatile, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on I'm like 99% sure. I'm gonna check, though. I definitely want those Spider-Man gauntlets. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but it's like a better version of the Nito's wraps. Because not only is it, like, not metal,
Okay, and I paid
It's
for the
for the
potion of
range and
healing and the tea from tap.
to that.
Okay, and so we can split up the diamonds then.
Yeah, you guys primarily should use them. I can be a backup.
I currently have 2 diamonds now.
I have one.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know if I talked to everybody. I might have just talked to Krista, but I was wrong. It doesn't have to, for Revivify, it does not have to be a singular diamond. It can be diamonds equaling.
To 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. I
Can
don't
we-
have the funds in pocket, but might I procure the spider gauntlets?
How much are they?
8,000.
Hold that thought. I
Hold
just
it.
need to So there was 1 diamond worth 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't like chisel that apart.
If you have a jeweler's kit, you can absolutely cut that thing in half and make, or in quarters.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a matter of doing it.
Right.
You have to have the right equipment and make the right checks. Otherwise, you might ruin.
Yeah.
You might end up with particles.
Do you want what?
It would also, with a diamond, would take more time than other gems.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to put this into my inventory.
Custom item. Diamond worth 2,000 gold, and then you can add basically just like diamonds, like a pouch of diamonds worth whatever the second portion of gold was. Yes.
These gauntlets. It says it grants you Spider Climb when attuned. The spell Spider Climb uses concentration. Would it be...
Oh no, if you're attuned, you don't need to concentrate on it.
I'd love to hear that.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
And they're not gauntlets, they're bracers.
Right, sorry.
But yeah, they basically just turn you into Spider-Man.
Spider Climb also says you can touch somebody to do it. Could I, like, use the power of the bracers?
It would be limited
just me?
to yourself, yeah.
I think it's worth
Oh,
it.
also, Arya, you should share with Ski and Kinros and Tate your new spell.
Yes, I got a new spell.
Why you bought the crystal lens.
Yes. So I have a new spell now, and it is called Revisit.
Instant Brazilian wax.
Session 69.
And so it says you focus on the flow of time past, catching glimpses of events that have transpired. While you maintain concentration and peer through a lens, you have a +10 on investigation and history checks.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's another one of her little time magics that she's inheriting from the storyteller.
That's
Dang,
pretty
I
badass.
overpaid for that thing. Oh well.
I mean,
Yeah, it is cool.
Well worth it. Yeah,
And it lasts up to an hour, which is cool.
I was comparing it with the spell enhanceability, and initially it was like advantage on. Then I was like, well, no, there's already like you could just have enhanceability yourself. So I turned it into a purely self spell. But yeah, like you can just like look sort of through a lens and see like, oh, a dude set up a trap here 15 years ago, and just have immediate +10 on being like, hey, Riordan, I know you checked, but I see something you don't, or whatever. Or like looking in books and like being able to read between the lines, or just like look. It was sort of like a looking into the past sort
Yeah.
of spell. Since now she's permanently touched by the
Storyteller.
storyteller.
Yeah.
That does make me wonder. I'll ask it later. I don't want to
Yep.
ask it during this session.
So, after dealing with this crew, I don't know where your dad went.
Are we grabbing the Medusa's
Yeah.
rapier?
We should totally get that rapier. And then how much is the bow staff?
The bow staff is also 7,000 gold.
Are we getting everything?
I'd like to. Yeah, we're millionaires.
Okay.
And then there were there was a potion of, so there was the potion of flying, which is 300. There was a potion
I
of
paid
greater
for that
healing.
already.
Yeah, the potion of greater healing. I just haven't got through the potions yet. And then there was another mystery potion, which was 500 gold.
I feel like I remembered having a mystery potion, but that was like a long time
Arya
ago.
bought a mystery potion from Dusty.
Oh, yes, that's
at
right.
Stuff in Calliope. Yes.
I liked Dusty.
I like your show.
Okay.
Just this old ass gray furbolg lady that was just like living in clutter.
Okay, I need to do math because I'm paying for all of this from the tap.
Okay.
So, rapier, how much is that?
7,000.
Who wants the
7,000.
rapier?
How
Okay.
much was the staff?
7,000. Let the DM answer.
How much was the gauntlets? Or whatever they were called. The Spider-Man gloves.
Spider silk bracelets.
They were 8,000.
Okay. And then how much is the mystery potion?
500.
And then what else?
Potion of greater healing that they
Right.
gave you for friends and family.
100.
Yeah, I already got.
Flying potion, which was 300.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah. Tea of the Wakened Maven you
Got
guys
that.
got, and the leaves you got. Okay.
I think we
yeah,
bought
then,
everything.
Yeah, then you got
We
2,000.
just take the
yeah.
whole trunk.
Yep. Basically.
Okay.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Listen, you. And he, like, he kind of, like, goes to pinch your cheek, Arya, and then, like, thinks better of it. And
Yeah, no.
pats you on the shoulder. Pats
Primal
Zodell.
savagery.
Pats Zodell
Just
on, like, the thigh.
Yeah.
It has been, one hell of a day. Listen, and this is how you can get in touch with me. And he hands you this little. And you've seen something very similar to this before.
Business card.
What?
Business card?
Yeah, but you also were delivered something very similarly. Snuffles.
the
He gives
magic
you, like,
business card.
a little magic stone crafted business card that is basically kind of like a direct sending card. Like, hey, where are you at? We will meet you there in 3 days. And he passes it to Arya. He's fascinated by you. He loves your hair, and you guys are, well, you're, you know, like short dudes that like tall women? He's such a small gnome that, like, you're...
How tall is he? Like 2 feet tall?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like almost a foot shorter than you are. Like he is
Okay.
little,
He's
but
very
he's
small. All right.
he's like Captain Hat, tiny little. His rapiers are like little butter knives. He is small, and he's just like, oh, you're very big and very handsome. And then like Zodell's like, I could probably get lost in that vagina. Session 69. And yeah, he.
Sorry, before we go, if I have some stuff to try to sell out of the bag of holding,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
some stuff.
Do it. Let's
So
make some money.
I got a set of heavy plate armor.
300 gold.
750.
Oh, shit.
How much is it actually worth? I don't have my books in front of me.
1,500.
It's worth 1,500. Okay, so he would have
Yeah.
started at 750. Okay,
Okay.
750.
1,200.
Make a persuasion check.
You can
29.
You can just add the money to your inventory.
Okay.
29. All right, you have been very good customers. Agreed.
Okay. 1,200 for the plate armor.
Yep.
Next guy, I've got a. Where is that here? A short sword of wounding.
Oh. I gotta look.
Making him work.
You are. Well, that's not in my book. 1,100.
Gold.
Sold.
And a fucking cat. You want this very annoying cat? I will give him to you for 2 silver.
Guys, it might be that
Nice.
god again.
An iron stone of sustenance, unless anybody wants that. We've had that forever.
I'll give you 5,000 gold for that.
He seems eager.
8,500.
I will give you. Make a persuasion check. I will give it high DC. I will give you 5,000 gold for that.
Natural 20. 33.
Damn!
Ah,
Did you say 10,000? Okay.
Salt.
Making our money back.
Oh, you don't know what you just gave away.
Oh.
And I say,
I don't know what I'm giving away.
I just said you don't know what you just gave away, and I literally mean gave. Very well. I suppose I can take a bit of a, what's the fucking word?
Discount?
I can take a bit of a hit on this one.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check. He's already sold it. He's got it in hand. It's going in the trunk. And Jules is hauling the trunk away now. With his strong hand.
16.
16? Seems relatively happy. Anything else?
I know he seems relatively happy. I mean, like, is he hosing us?
He seems relatively happy.
I feel bad, but I'm gonna take out.
Does Zodel ever
Yeah.
feel that?
I'm gonna take out Rafaga. I'm gonna say, how much for this? Has some explosive runes on it.
Marion. He takes it. And, he can't hold it, so you pass it to a human individual who comes up and he's got a little eyeglass on. And what's your passive perception?
15.
15. Okay. As this human comes up, you see this little eyeglass he has on has these tiny little runes etched in and around the lens. And then as he takes Rafaga, you just see a little glow. And he whispers down to the boss. He has to crouch all the way fucking down to his boss. Hey, we'll give you 600 gold.
We're gonna be doing service for you for a while. I think 750 is appropriate.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah? Alright.
15.
15. I need to name this dice because I have rolled consistently a 4, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 4, and a 6.
The Magnus.
Alright. For the friends and family. You get what you asked for.
My thanks.
I'm switching fucking dice after that shit. I was just like, come on!
Okay, now I need to start building a charisma caster character. That felt awesome.
Got anything
And
else
that was
there?
a +0.
Anybody have anything they want to sell?
Does anybody want the Ring of Twang Toes? I feel bad getting rid of that one.
Oh, your dad made that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I thought you gave that ring to Polgara and she destroyed it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah, I do remember
She
that.
threw it in a pocket
Did she?
dimension.
I was even looking through
Yeah.
the chat and we mentioned
Yeah,
that.
I think she destroyed it.
And
But-
then I'm going to try to...
But when you guys meet the big bad, it's just going to be a dragon with the Ring of Twang Toes on, just 4 legs, shooting crossbow bolts constantly as you're fighting it. Fuck you all.
Last thing I'm going to try to get rid of is the round of applause.
Oh yeah.
I want to try to hawk that on him.
Oh, could you take a look for me? And the little lens sparks up again. Roll an insight check.
Can I also make my own insight check?
Sure.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 25.
Bad.
Nice.
25. Here's a 16 still. Oh, 16 just fails. With a 25, you see this person identifying things give you a quick glance, and then they glance toward the captain, and then back to the item. And they kind of do a quick lick and like a sort of pleading wink. And then they whisper in the boss's ear. How about 600 gourd?
Old.
All right. And with your insight check, you get that this person feels like they've already kind of been given the clap from the captain. And they're just like, take this fucking... You take that fucking thing. All right.
Nice.
Cool. We made 11,400 gold back.
Provided that you are capable of assisting our company. And this annoying fucking cat. Take this cat with you. 2 silver. Take the cat.
I'll buy a cat. Yep.
2 silver.
If there's a cat, 2 silver. Sold.
Good. And he just like yeets the cat off into your guys' folding boat. Just like, take it with you and go. Okay. As we end this transaction with a bunch of boat folks, sail back.
Yeah. Hop on that folding boat.
All right. You're on the folding boat. Head back to land.
I'm gonna
Walk a half an hour to.
loosen
no,
it.
we were docked on the shore.
Oh, that's right.
We weren't on land.
Sail half an hour to your flank.
I'm
What?
gonna loosen it from whatever finger I have it on, probably pointer finger. I'm gonna look at the lesser ring of spell turning. I'm gonna. Hey, Falconer.
Yes.
Would you be interested in this spell turning ring?
Perhaps.
Helps with spell deflection and possibly reflection. I haven't really gotten a kick out of it. I feel like you might.
I mean, I get pretty good buffs to saving throws and take half damage for
Require
any
attunement?
magic, so
It does require
Is
attunement,
somebody-
but it's not
may-
for
may-
saving throws. It's for direct to you spells.
yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty buffy. Maybe someone like Kinneros, who's a little more
I mean,
squishy, could use that.
That's always available. It's for like
What
spells.
does it do again, sorry?
It's for spells that target just you, and you can roll a d20 and save against it'll eradicate the spell, but it only has a couple charges.
I mean, might
Okay.
as well.
And you have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you. Yeah. And then if you roll a nat 20 for the saving throw, then you can reflect it back at the person that cast it at you.
That's cool.
I don't want to buy it right now.
Okay. Just putting it out there. I'm not attuned to it anymore, or I'm going to not be.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to buy it. You can just take it from her.
Oh yeah, right.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
a gold transaction.
Well, I mean,
Unless
if
Sodell
I
wants
if I
it to
if
be.
I hear he stole it in the middle of the night, I'm gonna have a not welcoming good morning punch. I mean, as long as someone gets use out of
You
it.
guys are done Tafferney?
Yep.
All right. Well, technically.
I want to do anytime if we're sitting for an 8-hour period. I don't know if we're going to be letting the fling recharge or anything.
Mhm.
Yep.
We have to
I
repair
would
it.
like to try out plant growth.
Nice.
Okay. I'd say at this point, at the sort of now the end of day of the 4th, you guys have come up on night, the evening, or close to, and it is still winter. Somebody roll me a d20 just to see if there's any weather encounters.
14.
14. Roll me a d6.
5.
5. Can't happen. It's just winter. It's slightly overcast, slightly sunny, still just like in your minus 15s to 20s. What is your
Oh, yeah. So no, I'd like to just do the 8-hour version of it. So it's you basically cast the spell over 8 hours. You enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
Cool.
Don't you have that spell too?
Probably.
As it's sort of a. How long does the spell take to cast?
8 hours.
8 hours.
So I'm thinking of it as just like sitting cross-legged with like little streams of energy, just like reaching out like roots growing into the ground and just tendrils kind of
Beautiful. That's
enriching it.
That's
awesome.
beautiful, and I'd say come morning after a long rest, you roll me a Constitution saving throw because there are options for you to keep revitalized here.
That's a 21.
You fucking motherfucking piece of fucking paladin shit. Arya walks out of the mansion in the morning, and you have managed to maintain what is restfulness in this casting. And Arya comes out of the mansion and just looks around at greenery in the midst of what is white winter. As, like, literally golden tendrils of what look like roots and just life are extending out of you, and she comes and she puts her hand on a shoulder, and for a brief moment there's this surge, and then just these trees sprout from the ground. And the two of you look around where the fling is on this shore and where your magical aura is around this space, and there's just like a spiky crown of growth, of life, that is now spreading out into these fields, into what is the river. You're seeing the like ice chunks on the river breaking away and green algae growing. It's fantastic. What you rolled earlier was when you were coming into this city, you did come across a large stone archway.
Whoa. Would I recognize it from anywhere?
You don't. But it is in good condition, and you can tell that it is in. It's been there for a long time. And it's an old border gate. You have seen some of these in the farther north, where these smaller kingdoms used to reside. And what languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Orc.
Everybody give me languages here quick.
If you need a charge cable, does this
Got
USB-C
Sylvan,
version?
Undercommon, Elvish, and Common.
Yeah, celestial to that.
Druidic, Gnomish.
It is Elvish writing on this stone archway.
I'll ask Kinros if you can interpret for me.
Yeah, and Kinros absolutely can. As you look at this stone archway that looks like it stood the test of time, and it looks old, but it looks clean, and there are just only small little bits of greenery coming up around it.
Rostin, I think I get what you feel. This is like, I'm just admiring this. This is great.
It's stone.
And it appears to be an ancient border gate. And on one side it reads, Hopeward Rise. And on the other side it reads, Vision Follows. That was the 11.
You said Can we write that down somewhere?
Hopeward rise. Vision follows.
Can I look up? I mean, rise, vision follows. Is there anything in the air? Looks out of.
No, it's just etched in this stone archway
Hmm.
that used to be
Can I do like?
a barrier or a border gateway.
Ooh. I'm assuming. Are we? Does it seem like we're wrapping up around now?
Yeah, I'm just my
Okay.
Because
fucking
my
random.
laptop's gonna die.
I
so.
think
My
The
random
boys
encounter
live in
table's
the
too big. I'm having a hard time fucking
I know-
reading
I-
my shit.
I know what I want to do. I think I have something that will tie this session together.
Yep.
I think that last long rest we did, I'm gonna look, make sure there's no ships coming by. I'm gonna quickly and subtly try to Rock's Bane, even under the water, to get to the other side of the river.
Okay.
Is there like a forested area, like in sort of like trees?
There can be, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the bag of beans.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like walk a ways into it, far enough that I can't see the river at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out a bean. I'm gonna take out a flask just in case. Last thing happens with the beer and everything.
Right. You want to catch it.
And I'm gonna sweep away some dirt, and the land is enriched. And I'm gonna plant a seed. I'm gonna take a step back.
You are an asshole. I love you. Bag o' beans.
Are you doing this right by the archway? That
No.
you were saying?
I'm going across the river, across from the port
Which
town.
you would have to use a rock's bane to get
Yep.
across the river,
Yep.
for sure. So at this point, you're probably about a kilometer away from your party. If you're going to the other side of the river.
I think I was with Kinneros. I found the archway.
Yeah, so the archway was kind of pre the previous town. The river where Derra is was the narrowest point in the river.
Mhm.
And then going north and going south, it widens out. So if you want to cross the river, that's a lot. If you just want to go like
yeah.
500 feet to the east,
Yeah.
for sure. I know you're frustrated about that whole Baron Edge thing.
No, that's fine. I have the D100. I'm gonna.
Okay. You
Get a
are about
Pyramid up in this bitch.
500 feet
Yep.
from where they camped.
Good. Gonna make sure I can't see or hear anything. I've told Kinneros I'm gonna go out for a little walk out east. You know.
Yep.
Waboom.
Before you tell me that number,
Okay.
I need Arya
Yeah.
and Kinneros to both roll me a d20. Just touch your mouse pad so I can see those boys.
They're still there. I'm just
Oh, yeah,
turned it
yeah,
down
yeah.
because my iPad's at like 1%.
Yep. Hold on to your number.
Yep.
Kinneros, roll me a d20.
Yeah, 14.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, cool. And what did Zabel roll?
13. Do you have a modified table?
No.
Oh.
No, I do not.
Would you like
I
me
need
to
you
read
to
what
roll me
13 is?
I need you to roll me a d100.
Me?
Or yeah, d100.
Okay.
I need you to
Another
another
one?
d100.
78.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
You plant a bean.
Right.
There is an eruption of soil. Just out of the earth. And suddenly there is a tree ant standing there.
Oh. What is that?
It is a tree person.
Oh.
You never seen Lord of the Rings?
Ah.
Do yourself a fucking favor, man. It's a tree troll. It's a tree.
Gotcha.
It's a giant
Okay.
tree troll.
Okay.
Tree giant. And
Like
you
if
rolled.
the Whomping Willow was a
You
troll.
rolled. You had to roll to see if it was good or evil, and you rolled fucking evil. And start a next session. Everybody will roll. You will roll initiative. Arya, you rolled higher than Kinneros. You get a fucking. Roll me a d8. If you roll a
big
6,
tree guy.
if
Oh
you
my
roll
god.
a 6, re-roll.
Do you want to just take one of my? Okay. Oh my god.
5.
This was unfortunate. This king, a descendant of the 5 kingdoms, will never know the influence his death has on Alenoran. The first eye stalk lifts over the edge of the ship.
Our ship?
No, as you are looking at King Cecil of Alenoran. This was unfortunate. This king, a descendant of the 5 kingdoms, will never know the influence his death has on Alenoran. The first eye stalk lifts over the edge of the ship, summoned by cargo stored deep within. The measure of unknown magic was enough to spook this monstrous abomination, created by the elder gods. A second eye stalk. The screaming. Pure living destruction. The massive eye beneath the waves Zodell is familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Truly a marvel, even if disgusting, to behold. It's unfortunate the teeth are the last things these sailors will see.
Shit.
I will end there.
Oh, so we don't have to
I have
help
a
these guys?
question.
Yeah.
So I was like doing some character looking when I was trying to figure out my 3rd level artificer class or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And I
can help.
forgot that I have tremor sense.
Yeah, with your bracers on, yeah.
Nice.
So I didn't really look at that, but would I have heard the tree interrupting or felt the tree interrupting from the ground?
Definitely would have felt it.
If you're in the mansion, then no.
I don't really know where I am, to be honest with you.
Most people sleep in the mansion.
Was this at night?
I mean,
Like, what were we...
I tried to get up, not at like the break of dawn, but I mean like, I'd say I didn't want to sneak off like what happened
Unless
last
the
time.
archway
So-
discovered.
You
I'm still in
That was
semi-depression,
before
so I'm
the city.
probably sleeping in every day as much as I can.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, if you're sleeping in, Zodell got up early, and also Zodell went like 400, 500 feet away just in case she spawned a pyramid of destruction. So we can roll for that next session.
Sounds good.
And Arya,
I'm in bed. Good night.
and
Night.
Arya wakes up in a cold sweat, having just watched this monstrous, eye-stalky, teeth-fangy, eyebally eating a whole ship of the king of Lenoran, who you guys have known has been missing for a while, and now you're seeing time, and you just watched him get it.
Well, now we know.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Let me bite.
Okay, so that wasn't them emerging from the river.
Oh yeah,
No, that was a vision.
I thought
Okay.
that happened to like those people we were
Yeah,
just talking
same.
to.
No.
No.
I was like, what?
He said King of Alenoran.
Oh, make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry. Sorry.
Is it against magic?
Technically.
The first one
Was a
was
6.
better, so 14.
14. A second tendril of black line lances down your arm, a little bit more on the outside from your fingerprint, but doesn't really crest the elbow threshold.
Cool.
XP?
Yeah, you know, like 7,000, no, 100 for the session.
I mean, I killed a guy.
One guy.
I'll give you 112.
Oh!
He was, like I said, he was at 6 HP. I rolled a nat 1 on a d8 plus his 5.